And we're streaming again. Another crack at this. Let me check and see what's going on. Oh yeah, there goes Echo. Alright. So, last time we stopped, I believe we had just left the brand new area. So let's continue on. I'm excited to get back to playing this game. Oh, here comes the loading screens. So I haven't heard anything too much recently about them releasing a new, how can I say, a new patch to kind of slow down the loading screens, but hopefully they will. I would say that the only downside to playing this game would be that, but like I said, I initially got it that way because I really enjoy just a controller in your hand, you know. I was introduced to RPGs on consoles and they still feel natural on a console. So, okay. Oh yeah, well I haven't been beaten up long and talking about injuries. Injuries are an interesting thing they had in the last game as well. I haven't been beaten up enough to be getting injuries, but in the last game I most definitely did have quite a few, you know, little bang ups. So,
right.
All right.
I've got it.
Salute.
Watch your weight. If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls. Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
What happens if they don't find the light?
They'll be lost, never making it to hell and back. Or they'll wander and eventually find their way, lifetimes after they should have.
Her jaw takes on a determined set. She straightens, ready to work.
That's supposing they ain't a follower of Aethys. What do you reckon happens to them folks in hell when the god of rebirth is deader than a doornail?
I'll allow it.
Mighty kind of you.
She grins happily. With 2 intense strides forward, she unseats her sickle and lantern, fully swinging in each series of well-placed movements. Chanting, swirling, weapons slicing the air, Zadi's voice lifts and falls in an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls. Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, Zadi plants her thighs wide and then thrusts her arms high over her head. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of your held breath, it almost seems as if, like a soul should sift up from within one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls, so in the end, Zadi's light fades without acquiring anything. I say nothing.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Aethys dead, me and the other Reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can. We'll keep them safe until Gon returns to hell and can take them into his divine embrace.
Dirt from the cheek. A blush spreads beneath your thumb. Zadi's glasses away, no longer able to meet your gaze, but her lips curve in a pleased
I'm
smile.
keeping lost souls. And here.
She taps the metal frame with a lantern.
And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
She nods before setting off.
On it. Will do.
The season of harvest is here. Happy to oblige. Yeah? I think that's beyond me. Get threshed!
What do you need? I'm on it.
What room is A? Let's get these.
do you need?
Body parts. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted
That
to see.
order's too tall. Yeah.
Let's not do that one then.
What can I do you for? Time to separate the chaff.
What do you need?
Take that.
Hey. Here we go.
That's not supposed to happen.
I'll light the darkness.
Yeah?
Here we go.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back. Yeah? Lavru beyond safety. My lantern flickers.
I've got it.
Well, whatever Odori did to that last batch is working. We're seeing much higher concentration of essence in the Harvest Hadra. Only wish he'd let the rest of us in on his methods. One of our Hua workers got a jolt of his life transporting one of the crates. And that's on top of the one that got blinded last week. All Dorsey has to say for himself is that they were careless. I'm the one paying these islanders' families out of my pockets. At this rate, I'm gonna be the one idiot who comes out of this whole enterprise with less money than I started.
Will do. On it.
Take this coin out of the Hona village and see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try to low caste types first, the Rapanu. They're used to hard work and don't ask for more than their share.
Will do. On it. I've got it.
I see there's more tricks down there. Alright, let's see what's going on in the quarters. Foreman's quarters. Let's see. Alright.
The season of harvest is here.
Yeah?
Nope. Alright, so... Put it here. Let's open up with a strong attack.
Yeah.
Turn. That's good. Let's blast this guy.
Happy to oblige.
Right. And let's have her flank and
I'll light the darkness.
come on, Zada, you gotta do more damage than that. Take care of that. And we'll set up the flank here. And And that's her standard, so we move on. Next. Okay, I got them one lined up here. So I can move here. Right? And then... Oh, fuck. I keep skipping my turn. Stop doing that, Joe. It does not help you. Alright, so... I'm gonna... This guy... I guess so he can't move. Okay, now go back to what I was going to do. Hit him with this rolling flame. Right down the middle.
Yeah?
Is that how you get him?
I'll light the
Hit
darkness.
him? Right down the middle? Okay. Oh! He comes back! Oh! Never seen it come back. Okay. That's cool. So we get crevices.
Well, as long as I don't get caught.
Yeah, let's try pick it.
All done.
There you go. Need that. And loot. Alright.
I've got it.
Champion's medallion. The small Ardra disc was apparently to be worn as a medallion. One side of the disc depicts a figure with arms raised triumphantly above his head, a blade in one hand and a shield in the other. The other side of the disc has been worn smooth with time and is unreadable. See? One of the workers dug up this old Adra medallion in the sub-level yesterday. I doubt Darcy would be interested in it, and besides, it looks like it's worth something. Might be a little nice to surprise the crew with a bonus. Wow. Guy's thinking about his crew. Usually not so much. That's great. Okay. I didn't think there was anything else in there. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's go down and fight those rest of those drakes.
Enemies
What
ahead.
can I do you for?
Okay. Panthers. I thought there was drakes down here. There's panthers down here? Nope, there go the drakes. So
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm gonna start her with her divine weapon. Start getting that going. We're gonna immediately come and actually. No, I don't want you to hide your presence. You kind of need to be front line right now. So, I'm gonna move you up, forward. No, you didn't really mean for.
Yeah?
Okay. So we're gonna have to show this young boy who's boss. He thinks he's just gonna run up on me. Just do spells on me, huh? I got mad. That's the defense on this build. No. Take some damage. My spell. Second level spell back. So I'm gonna have to lay down some damage on these guys. I think I can get all 3 of these guys in this line. Yep. I miss her. Alright. That's not good. And all of them just went past Eder. None of them were interested in fighting his ass. Well, that's fine. Eder's about to put some real strong beat down on these guys. I think y'all are funny.
Yeah?
Get this holy radiance, so. Okay. Get this rolling flame. Oh, come on, grazes? Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. Okay. So you're gonna cluster up? Oh my god, like that.
I'm stuck.
Oh yeah, I miss. Mm-hmm.
Happy to oblige.
Shit, this
Lost
Panther.
boys beyond seek.
That bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Just do it all up in my face like this.
Hmm?
I'm gonna pull you over here. Cause I'm sick and tired of you just going wherever you think you, just wherever. I'm gonna hit you with this strike now.
Yeah?
Secure that kill.
Yeah.
I know y'all be thinking, y'all sitting there thinking, but your wizard has a lion dead in his face. Aren't you worried about that? I'll tell you why I ain't worried, because wizard's got that HP for days, defense for days.
Time to separate the chaff.
This cleric's actually way more at risk than my wizard is.
Hey.
Parathis!
Okay, me and you are gonna have some problems. Now I'm getting sick and tired of you.
Hey.
Parathis!
What can I do you for?
Come on. Needs to be doing some damage, bro.
Yeah? Got it.
Hmm?
Except Frank.
Yeah?
Deploy train. So that's the weird part about that ability. You don't know what level spell you're gonna get. You know you'll get a spell level. Not 100% sure exactly what you're getting out of it. Wait, I have to unequip the wall. And I didn't do the actual move. Idiot.
What do you need? I'm on it.
Can I?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now time to destroy him.
Yeah? Sure.
What can I do you for?
The harvest on this boy. Alright, alright. Alright.
I've got it.
Okay. So there must have been guarding something down here. Several men and women appear locked inside a cage of some kind. A little more than silhouettes behind the glass, pointing gestures, gesturing
Are the beasts gone?
excitedly. And a man said, "You out there, are the beasts gone?" One woman comes up to the door, hands pressed against the glass. So, you can see no means to open the door from outside. It's pure the cage is locked from within. I took care of the creatures. The woman turns away, though mostly exchanged with the others. Then she pulls out something by the door. You can hear a rattling clank.
Perfetto. We are
And a
saved.
master. Buffetto, we are saved! A youngish man with bright eyes and a twitching smile claps his hands in joy as he steps out of the cage. The woman next to him, however, remains sober.
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to help.
She beams at you with eyes filled with pride.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you do not look like one of his guards.
He just straight up told everyone I'm a watcher. She rises into the balls of her fingers and peers behind you as if searching for someone. She looks to be only midway in her 30s, though a serious set of mouth makes her seem older. I'm looking for a friend. Tall, glowing, Maid of Adra. Maybe you've seen him. Another woman hauls an impressive gob of phlegm onto the ground and kicks a clump of dirt over it.
I told you the governor does not care about us. This is all about profit. For him and the rest of the Valiant.
Caloste!
She silences the others with a sharp look. She turns back to you with a resigned breath.
You are here, and that is what matters.
Beatrice Colossus, where did he go?
Somewhere to the north, I think. By the mercy of all the gods, it must be miles away now. I do not know why, but it seemed drawn to the pillar of luminous Adra we were excavating.
Giant gloating thing made of Adra, surprisingly attracted to large amounts of shining Adra. I have no idea what the connection is. You are doing.
Of course.
The corners of his mouth spasm. The cranky woman next to him sighs and lays a comforting hand on his arm.
We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra when something strange began happening.
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim. The ground shook, and our instruments showed unusual variations.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cage.
She glares at the excitable young man, but he doesn't seem to notice. What happened then?
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from luminous Adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar.
Vanessa closes her eyes.
Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they turned to ash.
She grows quieter, her hands collapse in front of her mouth. The young man leans forward, eyes wide with perverse kind of excitement.
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started going through the tents. It was awful, but Engfirth.
Vanessa shoots him with furious lures, and he follows silently again. A confused, slightly injured expression crinkles his
Some
face.
of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Oderisi, our lead researcher. It is possible he managed to hide.
Her furrowed brow, however, suggests otherwise. If you didn't make it to the cage, you should prepare for the worst.
Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to the ramp.
Points to the dark entrance, eastern wall of the arena.
If you are going below, you should take Engfirth with you.
She turns and motions someone to the front of the group.
Hey, he looks just like...
Edgar cuts himself off for reasons yet apparent. His angst like. A sharp-featured elf comes to the fore. As he meets your eyes, he gives you a knowing nod. He's earned a few new scars, but you will recognize Alof Conifer for all the same. He taps a finger to his lips, a slight smile working its way across them. Oh, yes, my wizard friend from before, who was possessed by a foul-talking, brash woman, was a warrior. Interesting.
Engfirth knows a great many spells. At first, he even cast fire to chase away the panthers.
Until the flames nearly caught one of the tents.
Making a really great case for Egbert.
Outside of this cage, his skills would be a boon. I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. Many of our people remained behind, which has surely attracted more wildlife. It would be prudent to take help, as long as Engfirth is willing to go.
She looks quickly to Alof. Yeah,
I
nods.
would be happy to assist.
He holds your gaze for a wide, expectant gaze. What else can you tell me about Egnifirth?
I don't think that's really...
He has only been with us a few weeks. He is inexperienced, but he came with a glowing recommendation from an academy in Selona.
That is surely a generous overstatement.
Alof chuckles uncomfortably and gives you a meaningful look. A glowing recommendation, you say?
Surely we don't have time for...
A pupil of unnatural talent is the phrase I recall. It seems he was loved and regarded by almost all his instructors, though misunderstood, I gathered, by his fellow students.
I cannot imagine why.
And the old headmaster rolls his eyes.
Really, this helpful stranger surely has more important things to worry about.
Tip of ears start a bright red. He glares at you. Impressive, especially since he doesn't sound Valyrian.
That's quite a...
Students come from all over the world to study animancy in the Republics, especially since it is still forbidden in places like Adir.
But Engfred's story is especially sad. He was only a boy when both his parents died in a fire.
He came to the Deerwood and lived at the manor of a wealthy older uncle until he also died. In a fire.
Everyone dies in a fire. It's your stories. Everyone dies in a fire.
If that's all, then perhaps we should be off.
Raises the eyebrows, stares with you pointedly. I'll gladly accept his help. He gives you a quick smile.
I'm Miko.
He gives Aloth a hand, hands a quick squeeze before backing
I
away.
shall try.
He nods at her before leading you a short
Thank you
distance
for
away.
your discretion. I'm certain you have many questions, but I fear they must wait until we're off this island.
He casts a regretful glance back at Vanessa and the Animasters. Your wealthy old uncle, really?
It seemed like a convenient story. Besides, you do have the oldest soul of anyone I know.
Made new friends, Animasters, no
I shall
less.
miss their company, though this only confirms that animancy is a hazardous pursuit at best.
You just tell me what you've been
That's
doing
another
here.
long story. The short version, for now, is that I'm gathering information on local animancy operations.
He looks you up and down.
But I could ask you the same.
I decided it was time to see the world and find myself, whatever part of my soul Ithias took.
Well, there's never a dull moment with you. We can speak more freely once we're away from Port Mage. For now, let us find Odorisi.
I'm already a battle mage. Could be a spellblade. Have more rogue in the party. Do I want more fighter in the party?
Yeah?
How may I help?
Yeah?
Let's see what was up here, and because I'm curious. What was in the ancient training hall?
You might find this. Oh? Oh? I shall deal with this one.
What can I do you for? Ah, Ulu, there.
Can't make a dent.
Excellent. That's probably the best thing she can do right now.
Yeah.
Yes?
Worth and rock.
What do you need?
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yes?
Let's hire it out!
What can I do you for? That dog won't hunt.
What do you need?
Right.
Get threshed.
Yeah? Hey. Here we go.
Right.
Happy to oblige. Love root beyond seek.
Just immune? That's not great.
Yeah? That's it!
Yeah. Love root beyond seek.
Really? Miss?
Yeah?
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Peace out. Okay. Okay. I guess. Yo. I'll respond to that later. Yeah, you can put this on. Alright. So we got everyone all equipped up. Let's see what else is here. Always. Yeah, I think we all got injured. I think we're gonna actually take a rest. Something I haven't done in a while, actually. Give her some rice. So this is what this... So this is what this food is about. Okay. That's actually super useful. That's actually super useful. Oh my god. So I was like, what is this food for? Makes a lot of sense now. Makes a lot of sense.
You might find this interesting.
On it.
Gauntless of Actress. That's something.
Sure. I've got it.
Okay, so that was relatively short.
Will do.
And it was just a little mini dungeon. There's plenty of traps. Traps, traps, traps everywhere. Oof. It's just, rogues add so much damage. It's so worth it all the time. It's just worth it. Alright.
On it.
Let's look at the pool. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm doing the old school classic where they say, hey, go down this path. And I'm like, alright. You go through every single other path besides that path. Move all around. Look at every single other thing. That's the classic. That's the classic.
How may I help?
Yeah.
How may I help?
Efficient murder is fine.
What can I do you for?
Listen. We're just gonna stay back and cast this spiritual weapon.
Oh?
Okay.
Hey.
That's all, please stay right where you are now. he must have stopped. I must have stopped my concentration. I see. That makes sense.
Time to separate the chaff.
Yeah?
Yes?
I'm skipping turns. Oh, let me get up here. I'm gonna try this. No, not that spell. I'm gonna try this spell. No, I keep skipping past it. This. Let's keep going past it. Unless it won't let me... Is there something wrong? It won't let me select flames. That's weird. Hey, you can still hear that breathing like that? That's crazy. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think the mark is way close to mine. It's way close. I'm trying to figure out exactly how close I want it to be to me. But anyway, alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, now this time, don't just fucking skip your turn this time. Alright, so we can hit him with this.
Yes?
What can I do you for?
And she got the Holy Radiance. Okay. Dude, just teleport? The fuck? The fuck was that?
Let's hire it out!
What the little fuck was that?
What can I do you for?
Please reap this motherfucker, because he's getting on my last nerve. Alright. Move her there. And this is just cleanup time.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah?
Alright.
I've got it.
Okay, so there wasn't much down here. There wasn't much down here, I guess. Alright. Okay. Vegetables.
We should build more of these cages, I think.
Be careful. The tunnels below may have collapsed.
Thanks, that's good for you to know. Hey! Go save a friend. Also, maybe a cave-in. Jackass. Alright. Alright.
Will do.
Scan it my coastline. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Secret. Tomb drop. Hey, amulet of health. White Adra is extremely rare, precious stone found in some formations of Adra. It appears immediately adjacent to Coption conductors used in Agarthian structures. It has an luminescent white color with pink and violet veins running through it. Max health. A. Let's compare. Alright. Let's see what happens if I use a spear instead of a wand.
I've got it. Sure.
Poor fools. They were unprepared for this.
Alchemists often require specific measured components for both mixing and developing compounds. They store those that remain in stable bottles sealed with wax or cork. Honest alchemists label their solutions carefully. Crowbar.
Nope.
Tread cautiously.
Oh?
These uns are in for a walloping!
Yeah.
Always loved your voice, dude.
Ulu, thin.
What do you need?
Well, let's see if I can punch a ghost.
May I be a candle in the night? Yeah? Yeah! That doesn't feel right.
can I do you for?
How may I help?
Just knock them down. Okay.
I shall deal with this one.
That doesn't feel right.
Hey.
Why do I keep doing that?
Happy to oblige. Lazarus be on sync.
Yeah, because this is gonna get ridiculous.
Oh? What do you need? Stay behind me. Aha! Yes?
What can I do you for?
Okay. Should be able to get both of these guys right away.
Yeah? Stay behind me.
Simplicity.
Honor.
No can do.
Why?
That's a hell of a ability.
I shall deal with this one.
This should be in range.
Ulu thin.
Hey.
Let's just put some damage into this guy.
I hope nobody saw that.
Yeah, I saw it.
oblige.
How may I help?
Dude, she's stuck or something. Doesn't really matter though. It's about to end real quick.
I've got it.
Okay.
Ready to brawl?
How may I help?
Oh, that's a phantom. Interesting.
These uns are in for a walloping.
Yeah. Ooh, thin.
Hey.
Take him down.
Try it again. Ooh. Those are crazy.
Happy to oblige.
Fuck.
How may I help?
They don't like my wizard. It's fine, doesn't matter if they like my wizard.
I'm stuck.
As long as they keep taking this damage.
Yeah? No?
What can I do you for?
Let's try some of this divine magic on.
Be on sync.
Hmm?
Yeah, miss.
Why?
Yeah. I'll light the darkness.
Stealth casting. Still the best.
Hey.
Still keep doing that shit.
Yeah. Got it.
Just hit the guy. Sometimes that's... Sometimes you just make things too complicated. You just hit the guy.
We got trouble, folks.
Oh? Oh?
Okay, right.
They'll fall by my hand.
Ah, Ulu's there.
Yeah.
Just teleport around. That's what you spent your time doing.
Lazarus beyond sinking.
Yeah, that pistola. I got guns. Guess that makes sense. Thieves Buddy. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Pistola. And a master's hat. Journal entry. It has been a stroke of unimaginable fortune to find an algal vein in such pristine condition. The essence is so concentrated here that even from the far side of the corridor, the pillar's light pulses like a star. At times, almost feel as if I can sense it, like the warmth of sunlight up on the skin. We will need to reinforce the central chamber before attempting further excavations. The ruins are unstable, and Sella's motley workforce of savages and paupers grows more fearful by the day. With the assistance of a single watcher, we could trace the essence in the primary vein and isolate those deposits worthy of extraction. I petitioned Director Castol in Nakata for such a research, but I am continuing to rebuff. It is unthinkable that the Villian trade company can oscillate within the vast boundaries of its considerable influence as single suitable candidate. I must assume the wretched Alette woman is hoarding them for her fanciful experiments. Transportation, if we have the time to expend on such frivolities.
That's Odorisi.
And that was Odorisi. The frozen mid-stride, the grim figure is turned toward the colossal pillar of Audra that dominates the chamber. An ashen corpse outstretched hand rests upon the crystal's dulled surface. Clutched tightly in the remnants of a fist is a bundle of papers bound together by a leather cord. Several more pages scatter on the ground before your feet.
That's the guy we're looking for. Sure holding on to those papers tight.
As you pull the papers free, the ashen fingers gripping them slough away, disintegrating a fine plume of dust. Standing here by the lone figure, you are struck with the feeling of dread. There around you, the very most of ashen dust, all of it stagnant and still. The feeling grows worse when you look upon Audra and sense no energy flowing into its surface, as though it's been disconnected from the wheel.
You place your hand against the pillar of luminous Audra. A dim, warm light emanates from the surface, but it feels cool to the touch. Pinpricks dance along your fingers, uncomfortable, but not painful. A woman's voice, scratchy, distant, and halting, echoes in your mind.
Find your soul in him.
You concentrate, peering into the Audra's energy as you would peer into a soul. Its inner light is blinding, but as you become accustomed to it, you perceive the core of the Audra itself, a churning mass of millions of soul fragments. With a jolt, the energy reaches out to you, laying within ruined fragments around you, breaking into incoherent shapes and dissolving to dust, falling into an infinite well of dark gray vapor. Even the ground itself disintegrates into nothingness. All that remains is the murky expanse of the in-between. The Audra pillar, and a skein of golden threads rooted in the pillar that extend far off into the distance. You focus on the threads. You catch glimpses of memories, your memories, mingled among the memories of thousands of other captive souls. The filaments begin to cohere, rapidly twining into a golden cord. With a muffled crack, the cord ripples outward in a violent wave toward the endless distance. The cord undulates over a space so vast that you lose sight of the wave before it finds its end. Then, a heavy creaking, like the sound of mountains shearing under their own weight, washes through the dull gloom of the in-between. A violent force yanks you along the cord at an incredible speed. The murk of the in-between warps erratically, as though you are observing it through an ill-ground lens. Just as quickly as you were pulled forward, you stop, suspended below a massive figure of ancient carved Audra. Like all Audra, it glimmers with energy, but the souls and memories within it are not flowing down. They churn in a vortex that burns at the heart of the statue's mass in some invisible engine. It is Aethys. The great golden cord terminates in his back, sending pulses of energy throughout his limbs as they move. He walks in long, slow strides toward a brilliant pillar of Audra far in the distance. It shines even more brightly in the in-between than Aethys. From within the teeming throng of souls, dozens of eyes look out to you. Through the cord, their collective anguish and despair push at the edge of your mind.
Help us, please help us. The voices echo in your mind. Somewhere within their ranks, you feel the presence of your own soul slumbering within it.
You attempt to evade the lost souls and find yourself within Aethys. But the incredible power flowing through the god's body repulses you. Not even your Watcher powers can penetrate the massive tides of energy crashing through him. The souls sense your presence and continue to desperately cry out to you. Aethys' stride slows and stops. His head slowly pivots until its great burning eyes are cast back along the cord. As his gaze meets yours, you feel an overwhelming rush of incredible joy, mingled with profound sadness. You have sensed similar anguish in lost souls, but never with this intensity. A soothing voice drifts into your mind.
It takes great bravery to venture through the in-between, even for a watcher.
A swell of admiration radiates out from the god's heart, a force so intense that it momentarily overwhelms you.
You do not need to follow me, for their sake or your own. Something beautiful is coming. Something that will save us all.
A great light shines from Aethys' brow, so bright that even the souls within him flinch from the source, cowering in fear. Through the glare, you see Aethys' massive arm reach up to grasp the golden cord. The tether carrying energy from the Audra pillar to him, that also suspends your consciousness.
Give me my soul back.
I still have need of it, but do not be afraid, Watcher. Dawn will come for us all in time.
Aethys yanks on the golden cord, pulling it from his back. The cord tears into filaments that blacken and dissolve to dust. Without pause, he turns to resume his stride toward the distant pillar of Audra, shining on the boundless horizon. You hear the souls within him cry out for just a moment, before your consciousness is snapped away from them. The in-between goes dark. For a second, you feel a mix of nausea and a sensation like spinning and falling. Then the moment ends. Your consciousness has returned to the Angwithan arena. The world is sideways, the Audra pillar upside down. You flinch at the feeling that you're standing on the ceiling. The disorientation overwhelms you and you collapse to your knees next to the luminous Audra pillar. Previously dim and flickering, the pillar now glows with a strong and steady light. You touch the Audra again, but the chill and prickling sensations you felt before are gone, replaced with a comforting warmth, like the embers of a fire that has just lost its flame.
As you return to the world, you feel a hand on your back.
You alright? Come on, we just got you back. I heard you say that before. Had something to do with a 2,000-year-old lunatic talking to you in your dreams.
I've seen you commune with souls of the dead, but this looked altogether different. What happened?
His eyes flicker and brightly to the brightly skull Audra. Typical, just when I'm reverting against man's. That's me off.
They've got to employ their priests somehow.
He grins on the slide and
What did
shit.
Gon say? Is he gonna meet us? What do we do next? He charged you with a divine calling, didn't he? Just like he's done for me.
How hard can it be to find in a chain of thousands of islands?
I wonder what he's after. and why he's been giving me these dreams. The things I've seen, they leave a mark on your soul.
Shrubs are armed despite the ball in the air.
I may not know what Gon's got planned for me, but clearly he wanted me to meet you.
And off tense his fingers and smiles.
I've got it.
I find this distasteful when I was in it. I didn't think this was actually the actual path to be going. Interesting.
Will do.
Bones demonstrated is a yellow-orange fruit from Ovalania. These clear gemstones bear a similar yellow-orange color and often cut like rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. Most of the world's development mines have long since dried up, so that's become one of the most sought after. Okay.
Could be a fight.
Fine. How may I help?
Yeah?
Ulu, there.
Yeah? May I be a candle in the night? How may I help?
Okay.
That looks complicated. Yes? Not exactly my area of expertise.
Ho!
Yeah. may I help?
Alright, now cast this goddamn spell.
Hi. No mercy!
Happy to oblige. Love will be on sync.
Not happening.
What do you need?
Put down this damage.
How may I help? These ins are in for a walloping!
Yeah. Love will be on sync.
What do you need?
Leave it to me.
Immune? Really?
Yes? Beyond sick.
On it.
Alright guys, and this is where we're gonna save. It's been good. See you tomorrow. Same time,